Hey folks, how you all doing? Lloyd here, or Mr. Hats as I'm known as in the VC. Just another short video here showing 5 random picks from my and Lynne's record collection. We've done one with 5 random picks from the A section. Now we're going to do the B's and so on and so on. So the idea of this thread was inspired by Richard's Vinyl Tap House. He's done a similar sort of thread so far, but I'm the plagiarist, not him. So if you want to see the original, head over there and to Richard's Vinyl Tap House's channel. Really good guy, really great channel. If you like my stuff on my channel, you're certainly going to love his stuff on his channel. And Richard, if you want to sue me, go ahead, mate, for plagiarism. It's not a problem. So the idea is to show 5. I'm showing 5 vinyl LPs, discuss them for a minute or two, and that's it. So videos are always short, 7 or 8 minutes maximum. So first one I'm going to show is The Magic of Boney M. These guys, or guy and girls, were a dance disco pop group formed in Germany, but of Caribbean, or as the Americans say, Caribbean descent. They had a huge string of hits in the late 1970s and early 1980s. This is a fantastic double LP compilation. I do have all their studio albums. They're a very good band. I can't knock what they could do. I think they're absolutely fabulous in my opinion, and a guilty pleasure of mine. Next up, I'm going to show, this is one from Lynne's collection, not from 1981, Dedication by Gary U.S. Bonds. The big hit off this one was This Little Girl, if you remember that. I've always sort of thought of him as a more polished version of Bob Seger. Bob Seger's always got that rough exterior happening, but Gary U.S. Bond's songs are very similar, but he's sort of more polished. He would appeal more to the girls than the guys, I guess. But yeah, very good album nonetheless, and I do like Bob Seger as well, by the way. I'm not putting either of those guys down. Next up, another great artist. This one was released in 1977, probably my favourite album by Jackson Browne, Running on Empty. I have about 12 of his albums, mostly on compact disc. Got this one here. It does still contain the full booklet inside, which is unusual. I think it's a 10-page booklet, I think, something like that. I'll get that out and just have a quick look. He's one of those soft rockers, adult orientated rock stars, predominantly from the 1970s, but in the 80s and 90s as well. So this is the booklet. I mean, you can't go wrong with any song. I've always thought Jackson Browne a lot like Chris Rea in the way that his material is always quality. Always quality. It doesn't matter whether you get an album from 1990 or whether you get one from 1977 like this one. You always get quality material from Jackson Browne. Favourite tracks on this one, Rosie, I love Rosie. Cocaine's absolutely brilliant. Running on Empty was obviously the big hit, and yeah, just a great album from the great Jackson Browne. Next one I'm going to show, another random pick. This is from Lynne's collection as well. Best of Tony Bennett. As you can see, 20 tracks on there. It's a bit damn with water damage or something on there, but great crooner, jazz orientated crooning stuff, sort of along the lines of, let's say, Sinatra, Dean Martin, that ilk of singer. Did a couple of collaboration albums with Lady Gaga not long before his death. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead, isn't he now? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, yeah, just a great compilation by the great Tony Bennett. Finally, this was one from my dad's collection originally. Teeny Bop, pop idol from the late 1950s predominantly early 1960s as well. The great Johnny Burnett. This one's got Moody River on it. It's got Dreamin' on it. Girl of My Best Friend, which Elvis later recorded. What else can we go for? Little Boy Sad's another great one. And of course the biggest hit of all, You're 16, which was recorded about a decade later by the great Ringo Starr. So yeah, just a great compilation there. It's my dad's original mono copy there. And just as a footnote, he did die in 1964. He was fishing on a boat, didn't have no lights on. Another boat went through him, and he ended up getting serious injuries and drowning in the river as a consequence of that. He had a brother, Dorsey, who was quite a successful singer as well. He also had two sons who were quite big at one time or another for short periods. He had Billy Burnett, who was sort of an outlaw country type singer. I think this album's from, yeah, this one's from 1980. And of course his son, who had the biggest hits worldwide, Johnny, or Rocky Burnett there. His two hits were Title Toeing the Line and Falling in Love, Being Friends. Great 1950s rockabilly sounding album, that one. Anyway guys, it's the 5 artists I thought I'd show you in this video. Let me know what you think of them in the comments section below, and if you have any albums by these artists, etc, etc. Till next time guys, stay safe, take care, all for now, catch you around, and bye folks.